you guys, Molly here with Design Loves Detail, and we have got the mixed metals lighting design board coming your way, so stay tuned. All right, so this one's really fun. It is the mix of the matte black with just a little bit of that brass in there, and I love it. More of a satiny brass, so it's not too shiny. And Ben, my husband, who doesn't love brass lighting, really liked this collection. So I think that's a good sign. Could be at like a happy medium for the people out there who one person in the couple likes matte black and the other likes the brass. Could be the one. Could save a marriage here. The first one is the Pendant Light, which I love this. Also, I found some good deals I feel like today. So this Pendant Light is from Walmart, from one of my favorite brands, Generation Lighting, and it is a good price at $158.92. It also comes, just while I don't forget to mention this, it comes in a satin brass with white as well as the satin brass and black. And I love it because it's modern and sleek, but then it still has like a little bit of character to it. I think this would be a really fun one to use. I will, of course, link everything for you in the description below. As we go through these, feel free to leave comments below if you guys have questions, and I'll try to get to those as well. The Scotchlite, also an amazing deal from Walmart. This one is rollback, so it is now just under $25. It's $24.97. It was $50. And this is a really cute sconce, I think. It's got mostly the black with just a hint of that satin brass, and then this is kind of a cone sconce. It reminds me actually quite a bit of the ones that I used in my last kitchen that were from Rejuvenation. And so this is, I think, a good kind of designer look for less, which is always a welcome find. The chandelier for the dining room, I wanted to go more linear. I love this one because it has just that little bit, again, just a little pop, a little accent of the brass just on that part of the candlestick type base. This is really like modern and fresh. Currently has a coupon code. I don't know if it'll be active when you guys check, but this is a good price, even the regular price, I think, for this one at just under $169 for that cute linear chandelier. The bathroom vanity light has a little bit more of the gold just on that base and then the arm that goes across, but this is another really great one from Generation Lighting again, over on Walmart was where I found that. And it has the satin bronze again with the black, just really crisp. And then this kind of ties in with the shape, as you'll notice, of the sconce, so that we still have kind of that cone, but it's like a little different than a cone because it kind of still has that top part too, but it really is similar to what we have going on with the sconce in this little lighting design I made. The chandelier, another, like I said, I love that the wagon wheel chandeliers are that perfect balance of modern and classic. So I think all my design boards, I did use one, and I also love that it actually mimics the cone shape as well. So this one has great reviews and it is on sale. Comes in a variety of finishes, including this black and brass. And I thought that it was just a really beautiful, clean design, great size. It's 40 inches, so it's going to be nice and substantial, I thought, for an entryway. You could also use it in like a great room, something like that. The outdoor light is also a really fun one, a little more modern with that square box, but the inlay was fun where it has kind of a smaller inset rectangle in the satiny brass, and then the outside is the matte black, and kind of fun too with the light bulb on either end. A little bit fresher outdoor light than some. It's like more modern. The ceiling light I also went a little bit different on. This one, all great reviews as well, and it's a 3 light. So it looks like this light is around $223, and it is really pretty. It's just a fun shape, more modern. You guys might have seen some of the designer lights that have more of this like shape. It's kind of, I think, pretty current, and then it just mixes up what your typical flush mounts look like. This one's kind of unique. This one has a similar shape to our kitchen pendant, so it kind of ties in there. So this would be a good one for like a bedroom when you want ceiling light, but maybe something with a little bit of detail so it's not boring. That is a good one. Hopefully these are what you guys were hoping for with the mixed metals. When I am mixing metals, I like to pick a more dominant color usually, and then just kind of throw one in for accent. So if I'm doing hardware, like let's take a bathroom for example, and you might have seen this in my full mixed metals video, but just in case you haven't, I will choose kind of which color I want to be the main metal, and then my accent metal I'll just put in a couple little touches. So for instance, like my bathroom, it's mainly the matte black. That's what I use mostly in this house. So you'll see the mirror is matte black, the hardware on the cabinet is matte black. Even I use kind of the countertops and the sink in more of the dark tones. I've just brought in the pop of, and even I should say too, the metal on the vanity frame is the matte black. And then I just brought in the pop of the brass with my plumbing fixtures. So the faucets you'll see at the sink, the tub, and the shower. So we just have that little kind of brass sprinkled throughout just a little bit. This lighting is like exactly like that, where it's mostly the matte black, but it has just a little bit of the brass to keep it really modern. And this collection too, the styling I went with is a little bit more modern. I went a little more modern than classic just because I think that it really lends itself well to this like color palette, like with the matte black and the satin bronze mix, satin brass. Yeah, that's kind of an example of what I do most of the time with mixed metals. If you want to bring in 3 metals, you can do that as well. I definitely have. In our last kitchen, I had brass accents, the matte black, and then I also had stainless steel with the fridge and the freezer, and then the sink. Let's see, the sink faucet, I believe, was in the stainless. And then we had some stainless accent on our range, but then it had the gold hardware handle as kind of our pop of brass. And then I had the matte black for cabinet hardware. So you can see that it's really just a matter, I feel like, of kind of balancing it out so that you have a little accent like I did with the brass. You kind of sprinkle it a little bit throughout, and then you kind of have your more dominant metal. Loving the lights, and I think that these are pretty reasonable as well. Go ahead and subscribe while you're here. We'd love to have you along for more of our videos, and hit that bell so that you receive notifications when new videos are live. And check us out over on Instagram at Design Loves Detail, and my blog website at designlovesdetail.com.